Howdy, what's up? It's me, Keisha, again with yet another video. And if you're hearing a little ringing noise in the background, it's nothing wrong with your ears. It's actually my cat, Brucey. Yeah, see, this is what we've been doing for the past, hour and a half? And it's almost 6 a.m. if it's not already 6 a.m. But yeah, cats, right? Now it's time for Wrestlemania predictions. Alright, first match will be the tag team title match, which of course the Usos are now finally have. Yay! Hopefully they keep them for a while, and their opponents are Real Americans, Rybaxel. Wait, give me a moment. And those guys with masks, you know, Los Matadores, those guys, Primo and Epico. Yeah, we know that's you. We know it's you. Stop with the mask and the get up and the fake accents that you don't really have, and the little bull guy, which is probably the best part of your whole thing. But anyway, not dissing. But hopefully the Usos keep it. The next one that, I'll be honest, I don't really care too much about because I have a certain disdain for the Divas division, but there are a few people I like, and the match that I am talking about is the Divas Battle Royal, also called AJ versus the World, which I actually like that title. That's actually really clever. But I'm hoping that A, either AJ retains, which I doubt it, or B, Naomi walks out with it because it'll be something different, or C, Tamina does it. So those are my three predictions. But, I would not be shocked if Brie Bella ends up winning that title. Alright, third match. The Shield, yay, versus corporate cheap suit ass wearing Kane and the New Age, or like some people call them affectionately, the Old Age Outlaws, which I really think that's really not fair, but it is funny. Anyway, of course I don't want cheap Kane and his cheap ass suit to win. I want him to go back to the red machine, the big red machine, because that suit, it bugs the hell out of me. I mean, who would think that Kane would come out there in a wife beater? I don't know what bothers me most, the wife beater and the cheap pants, or the hairline that looks like a V. Does that not bother you? It bugs me. But of course, I want the Shield to win. Huge Roman Reigns fan, even huger Seth Rollins fan. So I'm hoping the Shield takes it. Alright, next match is the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, which we all know they just threw this in there because they didn't have nothing else to do and didn't want to leave everybody else in the back and make them feel bad. So we're going to say, hey, we're going to make this Battle Royal, give you this little trophy, you get your WrestleMania moment. Everybody wins. But anyway, the Battle Royals, they're usually pretty interesting. In this one, I will be going for Dolph Ziggler. Love Dolph Ziggler. But there are rumors that RVD will be returning. I personally think that Jericho will be returning as well, but that's not set in stone yet, so I'm not sure who the third person is because there are 3 spots left, but you never know. Alright, of course, dig the old school Cena shirt. Remember when this came out? This was actually the first Cena shirt that I ever bought. Of course, you know what match I'm getting ready to talk about. John Cena versus Bray Wyatt. It's been a pretty good program so far. I've enjoyed it. Of course, I enjoy Bray Wyatt's promos. I think the Plastic Girlfriend one, that was pretty damn funny. It's kind of wrong, but who cares? Anyway, I think it's going to be a good match. In my opinion, I think Cena versus Bray Wyatt will be the top 3 matches in the whole card. Be one of the top 3 matches in the whole card. Because Cena tends to do better when someone else is on their A game, then he gets on his A game too. So it's like they draw more out of him, which is great. And I think Bray Wyatt will be one of those guys to also do this. Even as big of a Cena fan as I am, I wouldn't even be mad if Bray Wyatt ended up winning and going over. I wouldn't be upset about that. But of course, I want Cena to win. But I'm okay if he doesn't. Alright, next one. Daniel Bryan versus Triple H. Of course, this is pretty much just CM Punk and Vince McMahon all over again. I wouldn't say it's a little better, but it's a good program. It's just kind of getting annoying. I think the whole corporate thing is getting irritating. The authority. Or maybe it's just Stephanie McMahon that makes my ass itch. Not literally, but just figuratively. She annoys me. But I think that's her purpose, is to annoy everybody. But anyway, I'm pretty much just ready for this whole authority thing to be over. But this should be a pretty good match. It's one I've always wondered about, how they would fare together in the ring. So it's going to be a good match. I hope that that Daniel Bryan ends up winning. Because I really don't want to see Triple H, Batista, or Randy Orton with the belt. It's time for something new. It's time for a change. WWE, get your head out your asses and make it happen. Alright. It's the Streak versus the Beast. Not a huge Lesnar fan, but I'm kind of interested to see how this one's going to go. And then again, I kind of not. I'm just wondering if Undertaker is going to be able to make it through this match, which I'm sure he is. But, you know, bless his heart, the guy, he's in a lot of pain. His body isn't what it used to be. But he's had a year-long break, so he should be okay. But Undertaker always pulls out 5-star matches. So I expect nothing but the best from him. It's what Brock Lesnar is going to do. So it's going to be an interesting match, to say the least. And I'm pretty excited to see it. But of course, we already know the streak will stay intact. Yeah, sorry. That was a yawn. Anyway, the last match. Now, so far, it's Randy Orton versus Batista, or like the fans like to call him, Boo-tista, which I'm sorry, that's the funniest shit in the world to me. That never gets old. And when they call him that, he has that look on his face like he's smelling something because he's angry, and then he flipped off a fan. But if I was that fan, I would have flipped his bald-headed ass off back. But, okay, anyway, I'm hoping, again, getting back to the Daniel Bryan and Triple H match. Of course, you know, the stipulation is if Daniel beats Triple H, he goes to the title match. And of course, if Triple H wins, he inserts himself. Ew, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, he puts himself, that still didn't sound right. He goes to the triple threat match. I don't want to see either one of them with the title. So again, that goes back to what I'm saying is I hope Daniel Bryan beats Triple H, goes on to the world title match, beats Batista and Randy Orton. I like Randy Orton, but it's time for a change again. Like I said, WWE, make it happen. As far as Batista goes, he bugs me. I can't listen to him talk without wanting to nod off or leave the room. But, yeah, it's not Dave's fault. I think if he would have came at a different time, he probably wouldn't have got booed so bad. And then again, you never know. It probably would have been the same. So, either way it goes, I hope that they let Daniel Bryan win. Because if they don't, they'll have a risk of the fans shitting on their pay-per-view. Not literally. And that was my predictions for WrestleMania 30. But to be honest, it doesn't really look like an amazing card. But it should be a pretty decent match. I meant matches. I'm just saying.